Did you get that?
Did you get that?
Did you get that?
Welcome to Mission Forward.
Hi there, and welcome to the Mission Forward podcast, where each week we bring you a thought-provoking and perspective-shifting conversation on the power of communication. I'm Carrie Fox, your host and CEO of Mission Partners, a social impact communications firm and certified B Corporation. And today, I am bringing you a short-form episode drawn from my weekly Wednesday column. If you like what you hear, I hope you will head over to missionforward.us and sign up to get these insights delivered to your inbox each and every Wednesday morning. You can also help me out by forwarding this show to a friend or giving this show a 5-star rating, which helps make sure this content gets out to more people who can benefit from it. But enough of that. On to today's show. Can you reframe that? I met Jacques in 2008. Back then, he was a teenager from West Philadelphia who was competing with his high school team for the $10 million Progressive Insurance Automotive X Prize. You got that right. High school competing for $10 million. The global prize competition was hosted by the X Prize Foundation, which uses the power of prize competitions to unstick some of the world's most intractable problems. And between 2007 and 2010, that problem was America's addiction to oil. The X Prize Foundation was dangling $10 million to world-renowned engineers, well-known automakers, garage inventors, and yes, even a few high schoolers who set out to find a better solution for powering an automobile. I was leading the prize's PR efforts. Jacques and his teammates were the underdogs, and their story caught the attention of many national and international news outlets, among them the Today Show. So after working through some details with the producers, I traveled to Philly to oversee the taping. For an entire day, the students showed off their technology and answered questions, soaking up the excitement of the experience. Then, a few hours into the taping, the group sat down for a more serious conversation. The reporter started with some lighthearted conversation, before shifting to a line of questioning we had not expected, nor we had seen in any of our prep sheets with the producer. She wanted to know what life was like for these students on the tough streets of inner-city Philadelphia. She wanted to know how many saw drugs and guns and fights in school, and how those experiences shaped their desire to run after this multi-million-dollar prize. Before she could fully shape that narrative that she was focused on building, Jacques stepped in. "That's not it at all," he said. "There might be days that are tough here, but that's no different from any city high school." He went on to remind this reporter that the story she was here to cover was about a group of brilliant and creative high school kids breaking barriers that no other kids on the planet had been able to do. And just like that, he changed the frame. Without realizing it at the time, he deftly moved this reporter away from a deficit-based mindset of storytelling to an asset-based mindset. He questioned her questions, and that helped reframe the story in a way that would be much more positive, compelling, and accurate. Trabian Shorters, the global authority on asset-based storytelling, has said, "Human beings are hardwired to create and act upon narratives. We crave the moral direction that stories provide, and whether we know it or not, we constantly default to these narratives. Sometimes these narratives are false, misleading, or limiting, and the effect of those narratives, well, they can have a lasting impact on how we see ourselves and each other." Jacques and his teammates were closest to the story. They knew how to tell it best. They also knew that most of the world saw them as less than the other competitors, versus one of the most accomplished high school automotive programs in the world. Perspective matters, and the story is always better when we get closer to it. Bottom line, the most compelling stories for social change break stereotypes and build new ways for us to understand issues and each other. Start by looking for stereotypes in your communications, and then practice some reframing. I guarantee the story will be even better as a result. Hey all, before we wrap today, I want to leave you with one more thing. I've been doing this communications work for more than 20 years now, and I have worked with and learned from hundreds of purpose-driven professionals. A few years back, I started to reflect on what they all have in common. And what I can tell you is that the most effective social impact leaders all share a set of essential characteristics. They lead with care, courage, and clarity, even in the most complex of times. My new book, More Than Words, Communications Practices of Courageous Leaders, is designed to help you build your skills as a communicator, and it can help you realize your power as a social impact leader. Whether you're trying to drive an organization to more equitable outcomes, or you're thinking about the role you individually play on a team, this book can be your guide. So grab your copy today at missionforward.us/morethanwords or wherever you buy books. And thanks.